friends, hello, welcome back, happy Tuesday, and this is Back to Back franchise episode. How about that? 2 days in a row. I was just thinking, like, you know, the new game comes out in like 2 months. We continue to do like once a week or twice a week. We won't get very far. We gotta see what we can do with this Ottawa Senators franchise, right? We gotta see. We got the team. The team is looking nice. So we gotta see if we can start reeling off some Stanley Cups. This year was not the case. As mentioned, Montreal beat us in the second round, but they did go on to win the Stanley Cup. So if there's any sort of consolation prize, there is that. Other than that, though, we are ready to sim up to the draft, I think. I don't think we're going to go any further with... I think we have everybody signed we want to, right? Everybody but Hagman. Big old Haggers. How do I see what year we're in right now? Year. There's got to be a secret to that, right? Current date, the 25th. All right, so we're in 24, 20... or 25, 26. So that is this year. Yeah, good old HAGGERZZZ deal. He doesn't want an extension either. I thought we tried signing one. What's he want? 11 mil? Haggers. Man, you don't mean that. You don't mean that. 11 mil, he says. We only have 14 in cap space. He said 11 mil. He said 11. Montour will be gone, though. Maybe that'll free up some cap space for us there. What, 11 mil. I guess the cap keeps going up, though, right? What's the cap space? Cap floor is at 90, or cap salary cap roof, not floor. What's that? Salary cap in general is 93, but we got to sign Costas in soon. But Hagman's a baller. Hagman's a baller that has to stay. We're going to hold out on him, though. He wants 11 now. Maybe if we wait a little bit, his asking price will go down. It typically does. So we'll give it, or it fluctuates. I think he only wanted 10 million before. I mean, I can't blame the guy. He had an outstanding season. But let's get to this draft. We have a big draft ahead of us here. Again, I guess we'll just go best available. We'll take a look what's out here from Pitt, from Vega. No, we had 3 picks. None of them were non-playoff teams. As expected, though, when he was making those trades. But Detroit going from 2 to 1. Winnipeg 1 to 2. Detroit needed that. Columbus, good job, congrats. Detroit needed that, though, so they can trade away their best player again, as they did previously. So let's see what we got here. A few retired players. Why not? Let's take a look. Who's walking out the door? Zach Parise gone at 40. He had a long career. Good for him. Blake Wheeler, 38. We had Joe Pavelski at 40 gone as well. 2 guys coming out retired at 1,000 points. TJ Oshie ending it at 38. TJ Oshie's that old, 38. I didn't realize he was the same age as Joe Pavelski. He's 2 years younger than Pavelski. Same age as Wheeler, I guess. I guess he's been around for a while now. TVR gone, 36, retired a little early. Kyle Okposo, same story, retired a little early. Nick Foligno, see you later, pal. 37. See, I didn't realize Foligno was younger than Oshie, though. All right, I got my ages all mixed up. The undrafted Matt Zuccarello gone. Simmons gone. Got some names there. Let's go, though. We're simming up the draft. You guys will be happy. We're hitting the sim the draft button right here. Right here, the sim the draft button. Somebody was mad about that we always go to the calendar to go to the sim the draft. I don't know. It makes me nervous, I guess, right? See, it makes me nervous simming right here because I never do it. And I always concerned that I'm going to, like, skip over something by accident. And I like seeing where my calendar's at instead of doing it this way. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's NHL draft time. See what's out here. We'll see what's out here. We'll see what we're picking. Detroit is picking now, and I don't think we can pause that pick. I'd like to. We are picking, first pick is 20th. Then we pick 25th. And that's it. I thought we had 3 first-round picks. I could have swore we had 3 first-round picks. Did we not? Maybe we only had 2? Maybe we don't have our own pick? I could have swore we had 3 first. Maybe we ended up selling out the one that we thought we was going to keep and we didn't. Or we was going to pick up and we didn't. Let's take a look at the draft board real quick, though. Only 2 first-round picks to work with. What do we got out here? High elite. I like it. Medano's looking... Oh, he's a power forward. Yay. We need that. We need that power forward. We got a 2-way defender in Hedstrom. We got an offensive defenseman in Lidman. Dang, that guy looks like a stud. elite, maxed out potential. Is there anything else laying around here? We have Renz. We're just trying to find, it's another playmaker. That's the problem. We keep running into these playmakers. That looks like a stud though. 9 goals, 8 assists at 10. We have 2 first-round draft picks. I mean, we can get an elite guy and guarantee it compared to maybe taking a chance on a guy that might not be elite. I mean, why not? And again, that's what we're seeing. There's a lot of top 4. There's a medium elite there. But again, 2-way defenseman, 11 by 30. That's actually solid, but he's in the USA League there. We might try to move up there if we can. Move up to the 10th spot. I don't know if 2 firsts will get us to the 10th spot or the 7th spot, but I'm not seeing a whole lot. There's an elite guy right there in black. Stu Black Snipe. Oh, no, that's what we need. Elite sniper in Stu Black. What's his rank? 65th. He should be there for our next pick. We really need a sniper. That is something we really need. We might have to trade up in our pick for that one, too, to make sure we get him. But let's see. Let's see what these guys are willing to do here. We'll sim up to the next pick. Sim up to pick, sim pick, yeah. Sim pick, there's a medium elite gone in Modano. Power forward. And overall. Oh, jeez. What is that? An 84 overall to start his career. Unreal. Wow, that's a high overall. 81 there for Fontaine. There is some studs in this draft. There ain't no franchises. They don't seem to matter. The Blue Jackets getting a 78 overall, but it's a defenseman. 78 overall defenseman, Columbus. Like seeing it. There's a medium elite there and another defenseman. There's a couple of them. We thought Hedstrom was the higher ranked defenseman, was he not? Maybe not. Over there, top 6 for Burkov for these Dallas Stars. Next pick is Lidman. Was that our guy? No, it's a defensive or offensive defenseman. Okay, so we got the 8th pick. I think we start talking trade. Let's talk trade with Florida. Talk trade with these Florida Panthers and see what they think about. Oh, they got Ekblad, Barkov still killing it over there. Not much after that, though. We'll take a look. Their first-round draft pick. It holds some trade value. I am completely willing to give up our first. Oh, so we're obviously trading that. I'm completely willing to give up our first for, or both of them, I should say, for their first, though. I really am. I am all for that. Philly and Edmonton. So we did get rid of our own first at some point there. When did that happen? How did we lose our first? Why don't I remember doing that? What happened there? But I think they can give us more than that. What if we can get a third back? A third and a first for our 2 first. I still feel like we're not paying enough. So we're going to go another 4th. What about that? Trade rejected, total unwilling. Okay, so they want to go to the 4th. We'll drop the 3rd or 4th. Try that. Question what we like with what you're sending us, but not in this deal. Your offer is woefully insufficient. Okay, so we'll drop the 3rd, and we will go just the 4th and see if that wettens their whistle at all. Trade rejected. They're saying negatory. So I guess we're not getting nothing out of that. I'm still willing to do it. I think we get the other guy later. Trade rejected. 2 first, a 4th. All right, you guys are doing it to us now. We'll throw on a 4th of Ottawa. They're gonna make it hard. It's tough. It is extremely tough to trade up in this game, I've noticed, and they're not gonna do it. So we might have to go 1 pick further and say forget about Florida and try to get the 9th pick, sim pick. But that's if they don't take your guy. There goes Culp. Culp is gone. So we'll take a look at the draft class once again and make sure our man is still there. And he is in Renz, and that is who we want. If they don't take him, Renz is looking nice, even as a playmaker, as if we need another playmaker, right? Is that the problem we're thinking about here? Grabbing another playmaker, defensive defenseman there. He's looking great. He's at least top 4 there. Another solid player. Let's filter this real quickly to see what's out here. We have 1, 2, 3 elites. We have another one in a grinder that is 105. We don't really need both of the picks we have now, though. That's my problem we're having. There's another elite defenseman there at 254. Maybe we got to save some of these picks for later. Seen some of these elite guys down here. The problem is it can be low elite. Yeah, and that's what he is, this low elite, right? So that's the thing with that guy being that elite. But we just seen what happens. Some of these low elite defensemen, they grow. And they grow mighty fine. And that's what we had there. So we have a couple guys. We have Black and we have Renz. I'd like to get both. They're saying Renz is the 10th overall ranked guy right now. I don't know if we'll be able to get him from Anaheim. We'll sim up this pick here from Florida. And they're going to take Tootin. Better Tootin. They're going to take Tootin. Anaheim again. We're going to try to make this work. We're going to try to make this work in any fashion possible. I don't know if Anaheim's pick will be worth less. You'd think it'd be one less pick down the draft board. It'd be worth a little less, but it might not lower until the 10th. They don't want our first. That's the problem. See, that's the thing. We're overpaying as is, but they don't want the first. They're like, get out of here with that stuff. We don't want it. 2 firsts and a 4th. They wanted it. Perfect. Got what we wanted. Anaheim's draft pick is now on Ottawa. Here's the hoping this guy has some nice growth to him here. Ranked 13, 9 goals, 8 assists in that kind of competition. I don't know how this guy doesn't go higher in the draft. I don't know how he's not a top 3 pick. We are all over George Renz. Let's see what they got here. Let's see what George Renz has. Medium elite, 62 overall. That's why. Because he ain't going to be ready for a few years. That's the one thing we did not look at. We always get ahead of ourselves. Get a little excited. We did not look at what, you know what we're looking for when he comes into the draft or when he comes in the league. So now we're talking 2nd round. And we got to move up in the draft, I think, here to make sure we get this guy right. We're talking 2nd round. We're talking that would be 55th overall pick. Is that what that would be? Somewhere around there, 55th, 56th. So we'll see where this guy does fall at here, because I do want to make sure the sniper's more important, because we need the snipers are what we're paying out the rear end for right now. And eventually, I assume one of them is going to walk out the door here. So we'll look at, again, 65th. That might actually get to us. That's a gamble, though. That is a gamble I don't know if I want to take. I think we're going to take a chance and move up just slightly in the draft if we can. So we're currently sitting at 23rd. If we can move up to just, I don't know, 11th with the Bruins even. We'll go to the Bruins here and see if we can move that pick. They want to move it too. So we're just going to say, here's our 2nd. You want to move so badly, though. Here. We'll do what EA would do. We're just sending trade straight up. Wow, their trade has so much more value than ours. Craziness. Craziness. We have a couple 4ths. They don't want any draft picks is the problem. We're going to get rid of our 4th because it's later. So a 2nd and a 4th to move up 10 spots. Boston well, they're asking us in our way. We're just glad you're a bit off in value. So we'll try a 7th. We'll try a 7th and see if they're willing to make that happen. Trade reject. We'll try another 7th. There ain't anything good in the 7th round. We'll give you another one. What do you guys think about that, Boston? Still not going to do it. Come on, Boston. You said we was a bit off. This is a little bit more than a bit. I know you guys' bits might be different than our bits, but this is a little bit more than a bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, all right. We won't go Boston. We're going to find a team, though. All right, we're moving up only 4 spots. 2nd and a 5th to Philly. Hopefully that gets us there. The closer we get, the better. That's you know what I'm concerned about here. Is trying, that is, I guess it says the pick right under, does it not? I don't know why we read that in the first place. We have the 2nd round 5th. I thought it just said the pick right underneath it. Oh, it says it in a trade screen. It shows you what pick you're at. It is we're going to trade around pick. Bold. Bold. It is a 51st pick. And he was what, 65th, I want to say? 65th, I think we was looking at there. Hopefully he's still on the board for us. That's the only man we're concerned about right now, is the sniper by the name of Stu Black. He even has a goal-scoring name, Stu Black. He played for the Jonah Lakers in the NLA, whatever that is. The SC rank actually has him at 61, but we're 10 spots ahead there. We just have to hope somebody does not reach for him at that point, and we will be good here. So let's see what we got. We're praying and praying and praying and praying. He does not go. No Stu Black, please. Let's take a look here. I ain't even going to go back. We're going to go straight to the draft class and see if good Stu's out here. Come on, Stu. Come on, Stu. Come on, Stu. Come on, Stu. This ain't good. Oh, there he is. Stu Black. All right. Stu Black, baby. Come on down. I got high hopes for you, buddy. High hopes with your terrible grades. He ain't going to be ready for 5 years. That's all right. I'm happy with 5 years. Why? Because we have wingers that are snipers that are locked down for 2 or 3 more years. So 5 years, that'll work. He's probably going to be like a 58 overall medium elite, right? Probably. Why can't I pick this guy? Why is it not our draft pick? What is going on? Oh, we didn't make pick with your draft class. I thought you could do the same from there. Apparently not. They got an elite in Jarvis. So look what else is out here. 11 goals, 12 assists. He might have a great time up here too. 4 years is his ETA. There's some other players out here, but I don't think you can pass up good old Stu. You just can't pass up Stu. We have our heart set on him. He's a guaranteed medium elite. At this part in the draft, we didn't trade up not to get him, right? We did not trade up not to get Stewie, kids. Medium elite 52. As I mentioned, he had a terrible overall. That's why he's going to take so long now. He'll be here at 23. Or he'll be able to for the future, though, so it's all right. We'll take a look, see if there's anything else out here, though, now that we're at it. We had a medium top 6 defenseman. No elite top 4 defenseman. We really grabbed one of the good elites out here. Tulusty. There's a low elite there. That's still out there as well. Not a whole lot more. Not a whole lot more. So we'll go ahead and sim up to our next pick in the 3rd round. We'll see what they're leaving us here. Call timeout now. We're getting pretty good at this drafting. It doesn't take us like 6 years anymore. It only takes us like, I don't know, 5.5 or so. So we're not doing too bad there. There's a guy that's got elite potential there. 30 goals, 34 assists, point per game over there in the WHL. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. A+, 1 goal and 0 assist. Not a fan. A little nervous about that. A+ there, but they don't have the potential where we want it. We'll take a look at the potentials currently sitting out here. We have one high elite guy left. That's, you know, probably not accurate. It's a goalie, of course, as well. We don't really need a goalie. 900 save percentage, even if it was right. We'll go medium elite, though. We got 3 bars on this guy. And Shore. We can't say his name properly. Grinder. What's the worst that can happen? What's he, a low, slow? Yeah, 5 years. We need them bottom guys, though. Not even the bottom 6 guys. Not against it. Armstrong's the goaltender. We do not care about Armstrong. Another sniper. 17 goals, 29 assists in bad competition. Nah, not there. 931 save percentage. Hello. I get it's the OHL, but hello. That is impressive. I don't know when we start looking at the next goalie, though. I mean, we have tight end. We do have to consider building for the future at some point with goaltending, right? So maybe tight end. We do have one younger goalie in the system, but he's not that much younger. Haley looking good. I feel like you can get goalies anytime. There's an elite defenseman. We almost missed out on him. How did he not show up? What is he, low elite? Yeah, low elite. That's why. So he is 260 or 254. He'll be around later. Guys that are going to be around right now is more of the concern. 1:33 left. I was lying when I said we would actually be able to get this done in a timely fashion because we're running out of time. I'm thinking Blanchard's looking great. 30 goals, 34 assists. Those are some nice stats there out of Blandykins, who's nets off 2 goals, 1 assist in Russia, though. That's some decent numbers. That's a defenseman. Probably more of an offensive defenseman if we're talking anything there, right? A 2-way offensive defenseman there. Do we need a defenseman as much as we need? What was Blanchard? A playmaker? See, we don't need another playmaker. That's the thing. Even with Blanchard looking good, you take the chance on somebody that's not Blanchard. Or do we go down Shorewar? Shorewar's the man we're looking at, right? Elite medium is what they're calling him. Well, Shorewar's where we got to go, I think. It'd be interesting to see where Barnister goes. Shorewar's got to be our man. I don't think we're saying his name right still. Shore, 48 overall, but he's medium elite. That's what matters. Medium elite. So let's get to our next pick here. We ain't picking for a while. I'm going to call timeout here just so we can take a look at what is later on. We got the first overall pick in this round. Good for us. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. They got a medium elite in Kolsnik. Kolsnik, that's the goaltender, though. Elite. Not seeing any there. There's a medium elite in Kudobin. That'd be Kudobin. Looking good there. Defenseman. Wouldn't mind an elite defenseman this late in the draft. Oh, gosh. I thought that said, I see the F and thought that was franchise. That would have been something. Franchise player in the 3rd round. Has anybody ever done that? Question of the day. When's the latest you've seen a franchise player go? That would be nuts. I mean, maybe a goalie goes late, I guess. Maybe you see a franchise goalie in a second. I want to see that. Last time you've seen a high elite, though. There's another medium elite. That's our medium elite. Compliment team. Good GM in there. All right, so we got the 4th round. We have the first pick in the 4th round. So we got actually a little bit to choose from here. It'd be a time to take a chance. We'll see what's out here as far as everything else we're going to pass up on there real quickly. Just to make sure before next pick. It looks like we have... we got a while until we get to the 200s, really. We might have to pick up another guy. Armstrong's looking good. At least, is that the guy? No, it wasn't Armstrong. It was somebody that was nasty in goal. I don't know if he got selected now or not. 905. Let's see. 931. Regier. That's who we want to see how he does. He's already 19, though, and he's going to be in the league in still 5 years. But, man, 931. You can't fake those stats anymore. That's impressive. We'll take a look at these other guys, though. Armstrong is, again, goaltender. No. Coleman, 138. He might be somebody to look at. 17 goals, 29 assists. Does not look like a goal scorer, though. Be honest. I mean, 17 goals ain't bad. I think a little bit better than that. So we'll go back to what EA says is the rankings here real quickly. Go over these guys, 30 goals. So Blanchard's still out there. We could still get Blandy if we want. And we might, because, again, they hold trade value at the end of the day, right? 4 goals, that's a 4. I thought we had a defenseman there. 32 by 40. Those are some nice stats right there, though. 72 points in 64 games, but the competition's E. Oh. E for excellent, right? Yeah. So we try to, tell the parents if you got an E on a report. There are schools that actually did E's. Did you guys have that? Anybody schools that did A, B, C, D, E instead of F's, there was E's? There's schools that did that. Blow my mind. I mean, that makes sense, you know, E's before F. I mean, if you want to go down the scale, I guess I can get behind that. A plus Liga competition, but he's not looking good. I'm not seeing a whole lot out here. Not seeing a whole lot out here besides, again, Blanchard. And we'll filter once again by the best potential. What is this guy looking at? Save, that's a goalie again. Same with him. Armstrong was the other guy. 17 by 29. He's got medium potential. 139. Armstrong, and that's pretty much it. I'm really interested in Rager a little bit. I'm going to be honest. It's been a couple years since we drafted a goalie. And I want to try to, you know, if we can, keep the goalie cheap at all times. If we can go goalie every draft and pick up somebody solid, Rager is the man right there. I do think, though, that we're going to have to go with the playmaker. I just like his potential the most here, even though it's a low elite. I think he's just, the numbers say the best out of all these guys. Right? Yeah, right? No, he's got E competition, too. We would have missed that. 32 by 40. So he's got E competition in Pele. Pele might be the guy to go after, actually, since he's got 64 points in 67 games, and this guy's got 32 by 40. He's got better points. We might actually go here. I almost missed out on the E competition there for Blanchard. And maybe Pele's more of a sniper, too. We'll see. Pele? Is that how you say it? Maybe. Pele for the win? Pele for the win? Top 6. Get out of here, Pele. Not for the win. Ain't nothing winning about that. All right. Let's see what we missed out on. Blanchard, who's a bottom top 6 low. All right, so we dodged that bullet, though. Pele was the medium, and again went straight after Blanchard. So we did better there. This is a good pick. That was a good pick. We'll get to our next one here. 102. Again, we might go goaltending. Oh, we got a trade offer. We got a trade to announce. Top 9 forward, $2 million. Well, yeah, let me take a look at this, actually. Let's take a little look at this. You're willing to send it away. We wouldn't mind 80 overall, two-way forward. Decent. Forward line 4. We need these bottom guys. He's got 1 year left. I don't really mind dropping in the draft a little bit, to be honest. I wish you'd show what pick that is. It's not, though. I wouldn't mind at all. Highmore at the 80 overall. $2 million. How old is he? 29. Not bad on the age either. It is for this year, right? He's got 1 year left to saying an unrestricted free agent. That's not how this works. I don't know how that works. I really don't. I really don't. I'm going to look at Hagman real quick. Get an example here. We need that the UFA period yet, right? Yeah, see, it says Hagman's got 1 year. I ain't doing that. I think that makes him untrue. I think he's a free agent then. I don't know. Can you guys explain that to me? Because we're before the draft and it says 1 year left, obviously, for obvious reasons, right? Because, you know, the year's technically not over with. It doesn't skip ahead yet. So that could be the reason for that, right? Maybe, possibly. 2 goals, 23 assists. He looks really solid on defense there. Does Haley, Brandon type, but I do think we might go goaltender here. Did we miss out on the goaltender? Let's look. Wood, no. Bukestad, the Blue Jackets, no. DePietro, no. We picked very soon again, actually. So we had pretty close picks together. When's our next pick, though? Do we have another one in here somewhere? Yeah, we have one at 23. So we'll take a look here at what's out right now. And we might be able to get to the goalie down the road. Hansen wasn't the man, right? Nah, Hansen was not the man. Our goalie was, yeah, he's down here a little bit, it looks like. I believe he might even be later than this still. He is not Armstrong. Rager is 148, 155. Actually, that's not that far away, is it? Maybe it is. A little bit. So we'll take a look. We'll take what's best out here, I guess, from this standpoint. Down the road here, 2 minutes left. Got to pay attention to that. We get a little distracted. I like the defensive two-way defenseman there in Haley. I really do. 6 by 13. The offensive defenseman would be better, though, in all honesty, right? We got to try to pair the offensive and the defensive defenseman here. Try to get those +5s, which we've been doing, you know, a meh kind of job, to be completely honest. 6 by 13, 6 by 11. I like better out of what Shrimp's done, to be honest there. 6 by 3 defensive defenseman. I wouldn't mind a defensive defenseman either. What are they saying from they got him scouted well. They're saying top 6 defenseman there. Who was the offensive defenseman? It was you and you. Medium, elite, low, they're saying potentially there. So they like that. Top 6 there in Backlund as well. 1 for 3. A- offensive defenseman. Like it. Like it a lot. What do we got here for low elite? 2 defenseman, 4 for 6. No, not a fan. 11 by 26 there in Fisher. I think that might be where we go. We might try to take a chance on a defenseman here. Pending there isn't any other players. What's Coleman look like? 7 by 29. Really a fan. medium elite high in Tremonti. What's he going? 254. We got a while to wait to worry about him though. Thankfully, we got a couple picks laying around here too. So we'll go back and we'll just go best off the board. Something we haven't done very much of in this draft is go best off the board. And that was it Haley? Haley 2x20. No, it wasn't Haley. It was not Haley. It was, find him here 1 second. 1 second. 6x13. Was it this guy 6x13? I think it was. Yeah, 6x13. No stats though. So we'll see what we get out of Shrimp. Shrimp is top 6 low. Not good. Not good at all. It's all right. It's all right. We're in the 4th round. We take a couple chances. You know, when you get this late in the draft, you can afford to do that. I think we try goaltender here though. I think we try. Oh, Wisniewski, medium, low. I don't know. I think the Wizard out here. You pass up on him. They like this goalie for a guy that they don't have any information on. They sure do like him. We're gonna try goaltender here. We're gonna try goaltender and Rager, who's 146 by 155. I like this guy's stats. Am I too much in love with this guy? Let's be honest. Are we too in love with this man? We might be. The D competition, but look at that save percentage. Rager, what do you got for us, man? Elite medium. Hey, that's right. Come on down, Rager. Come on down. The price is a Rager. The price is Rager. 5th round. We're just going to try to quicken this up here a little bit here at this point, right? So we'll go filter. We'll go elite medium. That is the man. Tamura. That is, I think that's the man we want. We'll take a look at. Now we don't need goaltenders. That's looking like our man. We'll go down the list here because he's the first one off the board. Minus Forsberg, who's not really done anything. I ain't really down that road there about that. Tamura, what you got? Low elite. We'll take it. We'll take the low elite this late in the draft. Why not? Again, hold straight value at the end of the day. Make pick. We're in the 7th round. Is there anything left in the 7th round? Medium elite. What? What is this? Oh, it's a goaltender. Don't tease me like that. Don't tease us like that. We could have got a goalie in the 7th round. What was we doing? 2-way defenseman. A+ competition Moroza. A+ competition there. We probably go defenseman again this late. 2-way forward. 14 by 26. No competition. No down there. From a potential standpoint, that looks to be it. This guy does have top 6 forward potential, but they're saying low. We're going to go back up here too. Was it him? No, that's a goaltender. Was it Forsberg? No. Or it might have been Forsberg, actually. We might try Forsberg out here. At least the competition's good. Worst comes to worst, he's what, a top 6 guy? Nah, he's got low elite. Perfect. Even better. We'll take it. We're done, right? Now we got one more pick. Must not have got rid of that 7th after all. That's right, we didn't have to. We got rid of the 5th. So we have one more chance. We're going to grab this goalie just for a good time. I don't even want him, though. He hasn't ever played. Poor man doesn't know how to lace up the skates. Suhonen, that's you we're talking about, buddy. Moroza, again, low elite. We're talking 5 goals, 4 assists in. Bad competition for Eckford. Not a big fan. 14 by 26. Those are decent numbers, just no competition there. 1 goal, 4 assists by Butseyev. I like that. Let's try Butseyev out right there. Consider me sold after 1 check. Top 9 forward. Maybe we shouldn't have been sold. That's it, though. Good draft, I think. I was actually not it. Wrong button. That was a good draft, though. Good draft in a year where our team's getting pretty pricey and we need to worry about replenishing that farm system. I think we did a good job here. We got 10 players, 9 players, and a pretty good chunk of them elite potential. Buffalo, 2nd for a 2nd. Nice. Good for you guys. Chicago, 2nd for a 2nd and 3rd. Nice. Good for you guys. Chicago really did want a lot for that pick. We were just giving up a 4th and they laughed at us. That's probably why. I was like, look at the money we can get out of, or we can give up for this. So we'll take a look here once again. We had what would be under unsigned. And the one thing we did do is we drafted some old dudes, right? The 20-year-old right there. We didn't look at the ETA for some of these guys later in the draft, but it was later in the draft, so it wasn't really a big deal there. Pele was probably a guy we should have looked at, though, when we took him, because he's an other forward, top 6 potential. Look at that roll, though. 65 overall, 62 out of Rennes. We had the 60 out of Butseyev. Is that a center? He's got decent numbers. Looks like he might progress pretty well there at 2-way. Face-off draws are pretty solid early. Shrimp, same deal. 2-way defender is balanced across the board right now. Longjing, that is an old guy we just don't have signed right there. Tamura, how are your stats looking? Decent for a low elite. Stu Black, how is Stu looking? The shot could be better. I think the passing's but shot's great actually. I forgot he's only a 52 overall, so that's nice to have 70s across the board for a 52 overall in Black there. Forsberg, the offensive defenseman, is 48 overall. Again, another guy's going to look solid on the offensive side of the puck there. Might even have a decent shot there. And then Shore, grinder, baby. We'll see what we can get out of him. The low elite there. Those are our men. We'll get these guys. I was going to say we'll get these guys signed, but we have to wait until this period ends here, I think. So it refreshes our contracts. And then we can go ahead and get these guys going. So we go to sim the resign phrase. And this is where things get a little bit sticky. We have good friend, I should say, Hagman. Hagman, we're looking at you, buddy. Good old Tony Hagman, whose name I couldn't even remember. I had a stall there for a little bit. Like, what's it? T something. Let's call him Hagman. What is call him Hagman? And, jeez, I don't even want to know. You guys want to see this? Oh, never mind. We can't. I'm going to say, you want to see what he's owed? Patrick Laine is done after this year. Ooh. Does Patrick Laine get traded after this season? Question for the boys. We sending Patrick Laine out the door after this season or what? That's a question. That is a question. We have 22 million cap space, though. And there's no question about it. Hagman has to be part of this contracts that we sign. There really isn't. He's got to be here. He's our top line defenseman. He's 22. I'm afraid to look at what he wants. 9 million. See, his asking price went down. I love this game. I do. I freaking love this game, EA. He wanted 11. Now he wants 9. Can we not give him 8 years? Yeah, we can give him 8 years. He wants 8 years. He'll be 30. It'd be nice to lock a guy down for 30 years. 30 years. That'd be really nice, 30 years. But for 8 years there till he's 30. Wouldn't mind that. Wouldn't mind that one bit. Lock a defenseman down for the next decade just about. Come on, please take it, Haggy. Come on, Haggers. Decided, I don't want you to test out. I don't want you to test it out one bit. I want you to be an Ottawa Senator for life. All right? This is a new regime over here in Ottawa. We don't trade away our franchise defensemen anymore. We keep them to try to build around them, all right? And we want you to be part of that. We do. What about a flat 10 million over 8 years? I'm glad he gets back in a day, though. So that's always nice, right? You get back in one day instead of getting back in a couple of days. So we have time here to consider our other players that we also have to sign here. See if he thinks about one day and says, good. No, he didn't. He's not a big fan. All right, so he wants a little bit more money. Maybe if we take a year off, though. We'll try 10 million for 7 years. We'd like to have him till he's 30. But he does not seem to want to have anything to do with us for that reason. So we'll try this once more. At one more day. We'll see at 7 for 10. Rejected. Afraid to market. Some more money could change my mind. Burka. I decided to never renew my contract with you. Perfect. Jeanette. Same story. Great. Varlamov does not want to be here. Neither does Kavasha. And neither does Luala. So that's unfortunate. They're just AHL guys. Wanted to keep those depth guys in there. We threw them some contracts there real quick as well. But here we go, Haggers. Here we go, buddy. You're going to make us overpay because that is what we do. Nobody wants to play for the team here. They just all want all the money for themselves. We're going to say 10.2 million a year. That is quite a bit of money. A lot of dough. We're giving you 7 years. Take some time to think about it. Some of these other guys that declined our offers. Now, if we did this correctly and we RFA them, right? RFA them. That means we get compensation if somebody signs them, right? Is that how that works? And we can still offer a contract as well. Okay, so that's how you properly do that. We'll give this guy 7 million. I'd still like to keep him if we can. We'll offer or qualify you as well. Give you the same deal. And I'd like to keep you for longer, though, just because why not? So I don't have to sign him later. That is the whole thought process there. It's like, well, you get 1 year. That's what you want, but I just don't feel like fighting it down the road, you know? Anyone else does that? Or does anyone else do the same thing? You got to, right? I just don't want to pay you. Or I just don't want to do it every year. You know, I just want to get the next season, win some Stanley Cups, or, you know, get bounced in the first round. Whichever we prefer to do here. All right, Hagman. This is it, buddy. This is it. It is your time to shine. You want to be an Ottawa Senator for life. I know it. I see it in your eyes. I can see you're breathing. Hagman, stop it. Hagman, stop it. They all rejected our offers. They're not having any of it. I can't afford to lose Hagman, dude. We just can't. That is our man. I mean, we got Rasmus Dahlin at least. I mean, if there's one, you know, consolation prize. But Hagman. If we qualify him, I'm afraid to do this. We'll get a boatload of first-round draft picks wherever he goes, I guess, at the end of the day, right? So we'll go one last offer. 10.35. Are we really set to let... You know what's crazy in this game? The trade value for those draft picks ain't even worth it. 10.35 is... That's it. I'll get back to you about your offer. Why did this color thing change? What happened there? Do you think he's going to go AHL on us? Maybe. Could have happened. I don't mind. That's it, though. That is it. We may add some depth guys down the road as well. We'll see what those guys want. They are UFAs on this team. I just want to get the contracts cleared, though. So here you go, Hagman. Here you go, Hagman. Take the money, please. Please. Oh, my goodness. Hagman. Can't we just be friends? Here we go. The big free agent market entering. It was an easy decision to renew my contract. Thank you, Dumoulin. We added one UFA, and it was Dumoulin that we said go ahead. Joel Wisniewski's contract's not renewed. The following coaches have not been renewed, and Wisniewski, the assistant coach. Okay. Scott's not interested. Pro scout calling. Contract limit. We got to make sure our scouts are taken care of too. I think we lost a couple of them guys as well. You guys didn't. I don't think you had any comments about just rinse, recycle, repeating these coaches. I don't think you can beat an A on the or A+ across the board, unless there's another one out here, and there is. And he's a forwards coach, and again A+ on the teaching. Maybe we try it. Let's see. Lafreniere's no. Nah, he doesn't even play with any of these guys. What kind of chemistry does this guy got? Stopless he fits with. Jonathan, no. All right, we're going to keep what we have, I guess. We took a look. Unless this guy fits better. A on the teaching. It's not an A+. He does look better. 65%. Darlene plays well. Patrick Laine does. Again, Lafreniere doesn't. Time Byfield, no. Not a fan. There's a lot of A coaches out here, though. Let me tell you what. 61% there. Time, no. Laine, Lafreniere look better. Darlene's kind of bleh. Gianta's kind of bleh. 59%, nah. Well, Darlene looks great there. Laine looks good. I think we had another coach like this already. The offense. Time looks decent. Kostasin looks great. Seshnikov looks great. This might not be a bad coach to try it. Again, I don't want to lose our current coach if we don't have to. Let's hope look like. There's a lot of hope here, hopefully, right? Not B- on the teaching, so we're afraid of that. Can't go down that road. So we're going to have to keep what we have, unless Macmillan looks good. How's Macmillan look? 59%, and that is a big negative there. Yeah, we're down to 8 scouts, so we're going to have to go and sign some of these guys here real quickly. We'll get that taken care of. We'll come right on back. All right, so we have signed those guys or offered those guys contracts, and we have some big ticket items out here. Now look at Hagman, man. He won 7 years, $10.025 million. Like he didn't want our $10.25 million, but he'll take some other teams. Like he only wants $10.25 million. He just doesn't want to be here. McAvoy's out there at $9 million. No, Mackey's is actually cheaper, but he's a lot lower or older, right? Yeah, he's a lot older. I'm contemplating not even signing Hagman. Isn't he a two-way guy? I'm pretty sure he's a two-way guy. I want to say he's a two-way player, but there ain't no way some team's going to go out there and say, guess what, we'll take him now. Not for them 4 first-round draft picks, so we'll take a look here. He is, yeah, he's a two-way defender. He's solid, though. He is solid up and down the board. Look at that. Look at them passing stats. Those are gaudy. But we'll take a look real quickly at our contracts and at our defense. Because even after that year, I mean, the thing is, what's Darlene? Darlene's a two-way forward. So we put two-way forwards on, or two-way defender on that first line. That is what it is. And you have Johnson, the defensive defenseman. You have Dumoulin defensive. You have Lindgren defensive. You have Jeremy Wall offensive. What's his overall these days? 81. I want to see, we need an offensive defenseman. Kostopoulos, the other offensive defenseman. So we have those two guys laying around. And Modine, the other two-way defender. So yeah, if we had Modine's broken. I don't like this game. Why does it keep doing this? Modine didn't grow at all this year. What is with this game and killing people's growth like that? I don't understand. I don't understand how that's the second player we've had this problem with that just doesn't grow. Interesting. Who was that we traded? Who was it that we traded? Was it Philly? Was it Philly that I think Drysdale was on? Philly. We'll take a look here. I think it was Philly. We have free agents now on the roster. Free agents. Drysdale. Yeah, see, look, Drysdale hasn't grown. He's still 78. What is that? Hashtag fix franchise mode for NHL. Forget the NHL forget the franchise fixing Madden. We're selfish over here, right? We gotta get the better franchise for NHL. Nah. Be nice if they fix them both. Be nice if they fix them both, but I think we're stuck. I'm upset. I'm upset if we're stuck with Modine at a 79. I really am. We'll see. We'll wait until next year to see if that changes, I guess. So we might have to trade him. It's thin pickings from there. It is thin pickings from there. I think. See, the problem is you have to keep Hagman because I guess we'd get the trade back. I don't want the trade back. I'd rather Hagman. I want Hagman. Hagman. What if we just go 10 million? We'll leave our offer there. We'll leave our offer on the table, but odds are, we should have offered him. Can I change it? Can I undo that? I should have offered him like 8 million because he's going to be forced to take that contract because nobody's going to give up 4 first-round draft picks for this guy. And that would have been beautiful. Can I retract my offer? NHL feature next year, please. Retract offer. Please retract offer. No, it's not going to happen. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and sim that up, and we're going to get stuck with my 10 million. I didn't really think of that at first. That's a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. Let's just go ahead and offer him like 8.5 would have been it, right? Because then they'd be forced in that threshold. So generous financial compensation. Thank you. I'm going to have to reject your offer. You offered me more contract years than I wanted. Marinko, don't be like that. Reject your offer more than I wanted. Wow, these guys are really going to be like that. Really? Who would have thought scouts would be so greedy? Accept their offer there. I guess we're going to have to re-sign some scouts. I can't believe that. We even threw them more money. They just like, nope, forget about it. I don't know, but we're not negotiators. I feel like we lost this Hagman deal. Hagman stuck it to us. There we go. Thanks for the acceptance. We appreciate that. Street says no. We're going to have to re-sign or offer him again. All these guys getting... I can't believe they're this picky about the contract one thing. I didn't know that was such a thing. So we're going to have to try to get these guys again if we can here, these scouts. I'm really just wanting to see what Hagman has to say, but I don't think he cares. He does not appear to care one single bit right now. Hopefully these scouts didn't disappear that just rejected our offers, though. They might have signed somewhere else, and hopefully that is not the case here. We can get them out of the way real quickly. Nonetheless, we ain't touching free agents. We'll just see if these guys take our contracts. We'll just re-up these guys real quick. What do we have here? Offer sheet compensation. Let's go, baby. Tony Hagman has been tendered an offer of $11.4 million by the Buffalo Sabres. You know what's funny, Buffalo? If you really needed a first-round draft pick, not really, if you really needed one, I think we got one for you. I think you traded him to us for literally nothing. This is something. $11.4 million a year. Oh, man. Okay, all right. Hagman, look at these stats. He's 22 years old. But see, what bothers me is the two-way forward defender thing. It'll never be, a plus. I mean, did we plus 3 that line? We might have. Remind me in 6 days. I appreciate your interest, but I've decided to go with another team at this time. No, actually you didn't. I decided to go with another team this time. Get out of here, Street. Get out of here, Street. I don't want to see that. I don't see none of that nonsense. Dome's coming to town. Those Pavelis, all right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to view our lines. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not. But we're going to go and view these contracts one last time. One last time, I want to see these defenders. We're talking Dahlin, Gianta, and then it falls off a cliff from there. It really does. Dumoulin, Lindgren. Where did... Oh, Gianta, that's what I was worried about. So where did Gianta go? He's our man. I'm worried about Modine, who is still stuck at a 79. He might be broken there. He really might be. So that's the main roster. In the system, we're talking... We got the elite guys coming up. We have Hagman, who's just sitting in the system because he's like, forget you guys. I don't want to play with you guys. I'm going home. These guys need to progress. I think if we have to, we can always trade Hagman, right? Those 4 first. And Buffalo's going to be solid, right? They're not going to be good first. They're not going to be Hagman good, ever. Isn't that crazy when you really think about that? Giving up 4 first and it's not even worth it? Let's take a look here. What do they got? What do they have on this team? It's looking pretty. They got Eichel. Yeah, they're going to be bad first. They got Eichel, Ristolainen, middle of stat, Reinhardt. All these guys are solid overalls. Can't imagine them struggling. Unless their goaltending's bad. And those will be late first every single time. Won't even be close to worth it, right? Imagine trying to give up 4 firsts for this guy. Just wouldn't pass. We're going to have to match it. We're going to have to match it and make it work. And I don't know if we're going to be able to make it work. Can I match the offer from here, or do I have to wait for the pop-up screen again? Is the question I do not know the answer to here. We'll look. Dang, they went 11 million. They really wanted him, though. Good for them, guys. Good for them, guys. I can't, apparently. Okay, cool. All right, we'll wait then. Hopefully in 6 days, they're like, here you go, match this contract, and we'll be good. And we can get to the regular season here and be good to go from there. Let's go. We're going to wait 6 days, they said. So we'll go clear down here. Make sure we get the 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Match offer. This is draft pick offer of 11.4. That was 6 days. All right, we're going to have to match offer. Because of the significant salary being offered, you'll receive 4 draft picks. 4 of them. Got to take it, though. Got to match that offer. Sorry, Haggers. I'm excited to be staying with... No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're mad. You've been trying to leave us forever. That's all right, Hagman. We still love you here. We're going to get to this spring training here. We're calling it spring training. You know it's preseason. All right, everything is straight, and as expected, the concern, again, it's going to be the bottom 6 here. We have Berlin decent. Paris is going to be a concern at 21 at the playmaker. We'll give him a little bit of time here. We'll see what happens. And again, Cernovic's going to be the same deal there as a playmaker down there. They don't have terrible defensive stat. Well, okay, Cernovic's is kind of bleh. But, you know, Paris's isn't too bad. You got Pearson, who was down to a... Wasn't he? I want to say he was a 79, or not 79, but close to an 82 or so. He's down to a 79 though, so that's kind of hurting us there. We kind of thought we could keep him around a little bit longer. Frederick, the power forward, though, we still got him at the 83. So Wall, same deal, still looking good there. He's looking better from a defensive standpoint. And then we have Seshnikov, Shingtime, and Kostesin. Kostesin up to that 90 overall. I wouldn't mind moving to the first line. He just doesn't fit there. That's the problem we're having here, is we don't have room for these guys. With that top 6, hopefully can carry that bottom 6. If not, again, we might be looking to move a guy or two. But you look at the defense. You got Hagman, Dahlin, Kostopoulos, Gianta, and great news, Modine did go up to an 80 overall. I'm just surprised he's going that slow as a medium elite, but I guess the reason being, is he is a young defenseman who is only 20 years old, so it does make sense to an extent there. Hopefully that defense can come together there. Got the +3 there. The goaltending, same deal. Tynan and Duming rocking it again. The AHL goalies, though, you know, that's where our young studs are. You got Bennett, and I think the other guy is currently chilling in the CHL right now. And our other young goaltender there. We tried to, again, we got Black on the first line. We'll see how that does there with him there. Try to get these guys some, some chances to play here that are some of our younger guys. The defense, again, we'll have to monitor this because we don't want him to grow terribly, right? But we did put Tamura at the first line there, being that he is medium. He is 20, though. He is 20, but he's got, is he medium or low? He is low. He's 56, and Hoyle is same age. We actually might move those two right there just like that and put him on the second line. And Forsberg is another one to watch, the low elite at the 48. We'll see how they grow. We will see how they grow, and we will monitor this team closely. I think we might play a month or so. See how the bottom 6 is doing. Get some, thoughts and opinions. Maybe, again, talk about possibly trading another guy, as that'll be the case. We probably should have, what we should have did was in free agency signed a couple guys, and we didn't. That's our mistake there. That would have probably been ideal. I was really thinking Pearson wasn't a 79, though. I thought for sure he was closer to the 81, 82. That would have made that line a little bit better there. But it is what it is. Salary cap compliance. Are we below it? Are we below it? Stop. We didn't get the message earlier, so we should be good. I can't imagine being below the salary cap. There ain't no way, right? Not with the guys that we're paying. But we'll take a look here real quickly just to make sure. I think that's just the message to everybody. Yeah, we have 7 million cap space, so we're definitely above the floor there. We're good there. Perfect. But what are we? Season start now. We have not started the season. We are about no. We're about to start right now. Actually, how do we not start the season? Did we miss a day? Oh, Detroit wasn't okay. I didn't see the blue under Detroit. That's why. So we'll get a month out of the way. We'll see where things are. Florida, the home opener for these Senators is going to be an overtime dub. Shutout, big dub. Heading out west and taking care of business. This team's playing some stellar defense. Lost out, only gave up 3 goals. A 1-goal performance there. This is how you start out of the gates. This defense playing mighty fine. Senators third and Turakov for a Blues third. No. Why would I only give you our third if you want more than that in return? What are you thinking? There's our first 4-goal loss. Finally, it happened, but hey, it happened. You expected it. There's a 6-5er right there. You go through that stretch, but to see this team playing the way they're playing, low goals, minus Colorado 7 burger. No, you're not getting Paris for Ethan Bear. Who are you talking to? Get out of here, Edmonton. The boys are asking for some trades today, though, huh? 9-4, losing to the Calgary Flames. So starting out 9-4-1. That ain't no Carolina Hurricanes 11-1-1. Is that where Perfetti's at? Carolina, I think Carolina is the one rocking Perfetti. Of course they're 11-1-1. Can I view their lines from here? Probably not. No, I can't. I want to view their lines real quickly just to see what Carolina is rocking over there. I think we was gonna talk doing another trade with them, right? And we ended up not, because it was like, look how good Carolina is. We can't afford to do that. And clearly that's a thing. Team start out hot though. Yeah, oh, Niederreiter, terrifying. Yeah, they got Perfetti on the second line. The disrespect. Absolute. Just give him back. Just kidding. I think we gave him to you because we couldn't afford him. But if you want to give him back and retain half the salary, that'd be fantastic. That'd be great. No complaints here. We'll see how this team's running right now, though. We got Lafreniere. Say 8 points. Come on, Laffykins. 8 points out of Byfield as well. At least everybody's touching the puck. Line is still a goal-scoring machine over there. 12 points. 12 out of Costinson. Nice to see there. Man, look at that goals he's putting up. How's the stats looking? He's got 90s on the shot accuracy and power, so that'll help a little bit. For some reason, when you move Costinson, I don't know why. I've never seen this before. If you move him back and forth, it messes it up from a center standpoint. I never realized it to do that. And I want to keep the chemistry higher. As much as I'd like to have Costinson taking the draws here, hope about them face-offs a little bit. Not happening, I guess. Sesnikov, 2 goals, 10 assists. Interesting. Not scoring the goals for this team. Maybe he's starting off slow, I guess. 3 for 3 for Savoie. Decent plus. Oh, it's not plus. It's 0 plus 12 in the penalty minutes. 7 points for Frederick, though. They're positive. That's important. That line's playing positive. Even the fourth line in Frederick, Paris, and Cernovic is doing well, which is great. Because if we don't have to pick any guys up, that'd be ideal. But I think the whole team's just playing hot in general right now. So we're seeing that. Hagman and Dahlin, 11 points out of Dahlin. You got 12 out of Haggers. You got 2 goals and an assist out of Giantu. Continues to just be some sort of goal-scoring machine on this team as a defenseman. He's got to have some sort of clap bomb, right? 86 power. No, not too much. But he's got the accuracy going. Kostopoulos, 5 assists. 1 goal, 0 assist out of Modine. And then Dumoulin, the -3. He's been a cog for us, though, over the years. So we'll give him some time to, right the ship there, even though he looks to be the worst player in the team so far. Domingue Tynan, how's Tynan looking? 926, Tynan, beautiful. Beautiful. Domingue, 878, you're playing like, well, Domingue, we expected, it's okay. But that'll wrap things up for this episode. Again, bottom 6 is looking good right now, so we're going to have to worry about that. As for this one, though, guys, as always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.